Today's show is pre-recorded.
Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask Hat on, suit on, looking like a dapper dawn, giving them all dressed like $1,000,000, diamond things in his cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Oh yeah, and listening to me. Put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Steve Harvey, Steve Harvey, why don't you join? Yeah. Steve Harvey, get on, y'all. Better give me some eggs. Why not listen to Steve Harvey? Yeah, join me. Come with me, help me say. I'm so grateful. You gotta. Turn it on, yeah, turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. I know y'all can hear me on. Turn it up. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Yeah. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn your radio on. Turn them out. Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Steve Harvey turn them on in the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You are listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only, Steve Harvey. Got a radio show. Man, oh man, oh man. How good is God to me? And part of the mission and the reason that I have a radio show is to become a sharer, more and more of a sharer. You know, I used to hear my mother say it to me all the time, but God blesses you to become a blessing. And I think the more you understand that about yourself, I think the more blessings will flow your way. I think that once you understand the principle that, but it's kind of tied together with some other scriptures, and I'm not too knowledgeable about them, of course, as usual, but I do know what I've heard, and, if you look at something simple as do unto others as you would have them do unto you, wouldn't you want somebody to help you if you needed help? I just know how to get it down there to where I've been able to understand it. If there's a scripture similar that it says, do unto others as you would have them do unto you, or if that's, in a prayer, would not you want somebody to help you if you needed help? You've heard you reap what you sow. Do you understand that if you sow discord, that discord is going to come your way? That if you hate going to come your way? If you blog nothing but negative comments about people, your life will be filled with negativity. If all you do is talk about people, then guess what? Somebody got to turn that gun around and talk about you. See, it just stands to reason. So what I've learned in my life and through all of the trials and tribulations that I've had is to take those lessons and share them with people in case you ain't heard it from somebody else. See, sometimes, and the reason it seems like I'm redundant at times, is which I am, is because I'm always trying to find a different way to say the same thing. Because it's a funny thing, man. You got to hear it a certain way for it to click with you. How many times have I heard a saying and then I heard it a different way that it clicked with me? I've heard this saying right here. Remember this now. Everybody's not happy for you. We've all heard that, right? Everybody's not happy for you. Well, that's very simple. That don't need no explanation. That simply means of all the people you know or do not know when something happens to you and you celebrating it, everybody not going to join in on the celebration. That's all that is. But then you take it one step further. My father used to say something to me all the time. He said, son, everybody come with you, can't go with you. I didn't get that when I was 15. Everybody come with you, can't go with you. He said, you're going to lose some of these friends you got along the way. But I don't care where you get in life. Know this right here. Everybody can't go with you. If you are constantly trying to improve yourself, you constantly have to take assessment of the people around you. Because if you are going to continue to go and continue to grow, then guess what? You got to have people that's on the go and willing to grow. Or else, guess what? You're going to learn a valuable lesson. You know, the late boxing promoter, Butch Lewis. I was talking with Butch Lewis one time. And, man, what a good brother, man. He said every successful man is doing what I call, he got rope work to do. He got rope work to do. He got to put in work on rope. And I'm sitting there listening to Butch Lewis and all the money he had made and all the people's lives he had changed and all of the moves he was making and his incredible skills as a negotiator on behalf of some very, very wealthy people. He was just an amazing man with no education, but he read everything. Butch Lewis read all the papers, all the periodicals. That brother knew everything. He said, you got to put in rope. And I was sitting there listening. He said, here's the analogy, little brother. He said, you are on rope. There's a thick rope. You have on no shirt. You have on some tattered clothes. You have on no shoes. Your shorts is cut off just below the knee and they tattered. And you got dirt on you and you're sweating. There's this huge raw rope over your shoulder. There's burn marks on all of your shoulder. Connected to that rope is a wagon. That wagon has all your weight on it. All your responsibilities, all the people you're responsible for, all your children, your wife, your family members, your employees, your co-workers, your friends. They all on that wagon, man. They just sitting there. He's saying what you got to do is you got to pull that wagon up the hill. Now, only thing with it is can't nobody help you pull your wagon. You pull your wagon alone. He said, now, what you can do along the way of pulling your wagon is you can find yourself a good wife, a good woman. He said, now what that woman does is she get down off the wagon. She fan you while you pull it. She put water on you while you pull it. She put stuff in your mouth while you pull it. She kick rocks out the way while you pull it. But she pulling for you. But she is equally as important as you are on the pull of the rope. He said, you hear me clearly now, young soldier. He said, nah, get this here. He said, it's people on your wagon that you're responsible for. But you want the people on your wagon to help you get your wagon to the top. So what you hope is that they got their foot hanging over the side, pushing. They got one leg over the back, or maybe both legs over the back, pushing. They might have their butt on the wagon, but they pushing with both legs. They back facing your back. Maybe some of them facing you, but one of them got left leg hanging over trying to push. And you hope that all them people on the wagon you pulling is back there at least trying to help the wagon get to the top of the hill. Here go your problem though. Everybody ain't pushing. Everybody ain't pulling. Everybody ain't kicking rocks out the way. You got some people on your wagon that's just laying on the wagon, drinking lemonade, looking at you, talking about how long it's taking you to get your wagon up to the top, looking at you, talking about why this wagon's so slow. Then when you start picking up speed, they want you to pull harder, you to pull faster, you to pull more. Then they want you to throw what you done earned on the way up the hill back on the wagon so they can have more. But guess what? They ain't helping you get more. But they got a sense of entitlement that since you got more, they should have more. Everybody come with you, can't go with you. Sometimes you got to kick the people off the wagon that ain't pushing and pulling and say, hey man, I'm sorry. I thought I could do this with you and I thought you was going with me, but it's clear to me you ain't nothing but dead weight, and it ain't my responsibility to carry dead weight anymore. I have carried you as long as I have to carry you. You are no longer my responsibility. I'm responsible for my family, my wife, my children. I'm not responsible for you. You got to get off my wagon because I'm a man on rope. I'm on a mission, baby. I'm pulling.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, monkey vest makers. If you make vests for monkeys,
Specifically.
if you are the people that's in charge of putting together the program on Easter Sunday, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to welcome all of you to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Mm-hmm. Also, one other person I'd like to announce, everyone who has stolen Pharrell's aesthetic this year, I want to welcome you to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. I want to bring out all the fake cowboys out there. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Welcome to the ride, y'all. Shirley, Strawberry, Carla, Pharrell, Mississippi Monica, who is not on Zoom this morning, Junior, and the legend that he is, Nephew Tommy.
Yeah.
That's us. That's everybody.
Yeah.
Well, Junior, it goes without saying today. What is it that's on your mind?
Unc, I went to the doctor yesterday, Unc, and it's time. Gotta get the prostate checked. They just told me yesterday, time to go and see me, and I'm nervous. Hey, you might have a little teary-eyed.
Well, listen to me. Have you had the exam yet?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, just let me tell you one thing. Just grit your teeth, try to smile, and relax. That's going to be the hardest relax you've ever had. But you're going to hear some things being said to you. Mm-hmm. Please, relax, unclench. You're going to hear that. You're going to hear that a lot. Relax.
Yeah.
Sir, we're not going to be able to do this, sir. I'm asking you. Okay, listen. Okay, I'm going to step back. Take a couple of deep breaths.
Yeah.
Let me know when you're ready. Relax and smile. On 3. 1, 2,
Smile.
3. Okay, sir. You're going to have to, sir.
Can I have my hand back?
And that's when you finally made the appointment, because how many times did you cancel before you actually saw the doctor?
I kept canceling.
Steve?
4 times.
How many?
4 times. I just couldn't do it. Then when I got in there, boy, he understood why. He said, Mr. Harvey, this is going to have to happen. Yeah, okay, well, go ahead, man. Sir.
Weird moment right there, man. That's a weird moment.
Yeah,
So, Junior,
man.
what are your concerns?
Well, that part right there, Unc, the exam.
What part?
You gonna have to, because I don't know if I can relax. I don't know how to do that part.
You will.
He gonna catch you off guard. They got little tricks. Just need a moment of relaxation.
Okay.
Right.
Prostate cancer awareness.
Yeah, go get your prostate
Gotta go get
exam.
Yeah, that's the moral of the story, right?
Yes. All right. Coming up at 32 minutes after the hour, we'll hear from the nephew as he runs that prank back right after this.
When you get in that car, you have to gather yourself.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for the nephew to run that prank back. What you got for us, Neff?
Well, Shirley, I don't know if y'all have y'all's. I definitely have mine. Freedom papers. Got to have you.
What?
Freedom papers. What? What's wrong?
What are you talking about?
My birth
Y'all gonna
certificate.
get caught. Y'all gonna mess around and get caught out there now. Okay.
MAGA!
Let
Okay.
Trump get back in there, right?
Here we go. Freedom papers.
Hello, I'm trying to reach a Domingo.
Yeah, this is him speaking.
Hi, Domingo. My name is Scott. I'm calling from FPI. Wanted to give you a call about actually using our services. If I think you'll actually like it. The FBI would definitely like to get you on board.
FDI, what is this?
FPI is Freedom Papers Incorporated. Freedom Papers Incorporated. And what we do is we actually make sure you get freedom papers. You can purchase them from us. And what I can do is I can get you freedom papers for you and every individual at your home for roughly $800 or under.
What are freedom papers?
Well, actually, what this is, are you familiar with say if you are an alien from another country and you need a green card to be here? Are you familiar with that?
Yes.
Okay, so what goes on with Freedom Papers Incorporated is when you sign and get freedom papers from us, what it does is it's people who are African American. Our papers let them know that you're actually a free person in this country.
Hold. I've been free.
I'm sorry?
Ain't no slavery going on. What are you talking about? Freedom. Well, I'm free.
Well, you may be, but you have to actually show paperwork for that.
When did they start that?
Sir, this is all over the news. You have to have freedom papers. Within the next 6 months, every African-American person is going to have freedom papers and have them on the, it's like keeping a driver's license or a checkbook or something. You're going to have your freedom papers on you.
God, that's some I'm free. I'm not about to pay no money when I'm already free.
Okay, but you're gonna need paperwork to show your freedom. And do you have any freedom papers at this point right now?
No, because I don't need freedom. I'm free.
Sir, I don't think you quite understand. Do you understand that you could possibly, if you're caught without your freedom papers, you could be taken into captive and actually have to work for so many years in order, and then later on you might get your freedom. But right now, right here, if you buy freedom papers from me, I can fix it where you don't go through that. You could actually get separated from your family, sir.
I'm not going to buy. Where they going to send me to? Where they going to deport me to Africa? I ain't never been there.
No, you're not going to Africa. You could be actually here in the United States working on a particular farm with a lot of people who don't have their papers. If you haven't gotten this news, I do apologize, but within the next 6 months, you're going to need freedom papers.
Who the are you anyway?
Sir, like I said before, I'm Scott with FPI.
I ain't heard no about no SPI.
No, it's sir, it's FPI. It's Freedom Papers Incorporated.
I don't give a what it is. I'm not about to pay no money to be free.
Sir, you have to have paperwork on you to show that you are a free citizen of the United States.
Hold up. How you get my number anyway?
Sir, we have a list of numbers of people that we don't think have their freedom papers, and your name actually popped up here in our database. So you're not
name pop up on.
Okay, sir.
I'm trying to get my number.
Sir, we have a database here of people who we don't think have their freedom papers. Your name is actually here. After talking to you, it seems like you don't have your freedom papers, and we want to make sure you get them. We're letting you know it's $200 per person to get these actual papers.
So you telling me you got a database and you just calling black people all around the country?
Well, no, sir. What we're doing is we're calling African Americans and letting them know that they can actually buy freedom papers from us, so they don't have to be if they ever get captured. Then what can happen is that they can show their papers and not have to deal with the problems that come.
Ain't nobody gonna buy that. We already free. You gonna have a whole bunch of runaway because we ain't paying. I'm not paying. They might, but I'm not paying.
Sir, you're going to have your freedom papers on you at all times. That's going to be the law within the next 6 months. So what I'm trying to do is actually sell you freedom papers so you'll understand that you have everything that you need. You have your driver's license, you have your freedom papers, and whatever else that you carry on you. You have.
You must be out your mind. Call me on my phone this Sunday. What's wrong with you? Freedom papers. I ain't getting you. Who are you?
I'm Scott, sir. I'm an associate here at FPI.
I ain't heard about that SPI. You just want to check for me? Think I'm about to send you some damn money? Y'all can kiss my.
Sir, I understand you, but what you got to understand is within the next 6 months, you're going to need these papers.
Well, they going to have to catch my. I ain't paying.
Okay, sir, don't you want to be free?
I am free. Everybody's free. We got a black president. He's going to have to get freedom papers? I ain't buying from you. Kiss my.
Sir, you're going to have to pay for these papers one way or the other, okay? I gave you a call. I tried to be nice to you. I'm letting you know now, you're going to have to pay for your freedom.
I'm not paying for.
Sir, everyone will be captured if they do not have freedom papers.
You, tell you right now, come catch me.
Sir, you're going to get captured when you least expect it, sir. You're going to get captured when you least expect it.
I'm going to be your Kunta Kinte. Y'all gonna have to catch me, because I ain't paying. I done looked this up on the computer right now. I can't find a scam trying to get my money. And
Are you on the computer?
Yeah, I Googled the
Okay, can I tell you one more thing? Can I get you to Google something else?
What is this?
Put in NEPHEW.
All right.
TOMMY.
All right, that's on Nephew Tommy.
This is Nephew Tommy, man, for the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Your wife, Marissa, got me to prank phone call you.
Man, y'all had me. I was about to say is free already. I'll be you about to get play that.
As long as you all right, man. I got to ask you one more thing, though. What is the baddest, and I mean the baddest, radio show in the land?
The Steve Harvey Morning Show with Nephew Tommy. You a fool.
All right, nephew.
I'll be back.
All right, thank you. Coming up next, it is Ask the CLO. Our Chief Love Officer, Steve Harvey, in the building.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour in entertainment news, Lizzo cleared the air about quitting. Hollywood superstars Coleman Domingo, LeVar Burton, Viola Davis, and more pay tribute to the late, great Louis Gossett Jr. We'll talk about all of these stories at the top of the hour, but right now, it is time to Ask the CLO. This one's from Keisha in Southfield. Keisha says, my husband left the house, headed to work. An hour later, his coworker called our house phone. I answered, and he said he meant to call my husband's cell phone. Why would his coworker be calling him if he was at work? What's going on?
I don't know. He didn't see him.
Yeah.
He didn't see him at work.
Mm-hmm.
You stay ready, don't
That's
you,
the story.
You know.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The coworker was late. He thought I was going to be late. And he didn't see me at work. And he called me to ask me to cover for him because he was going to be late. See, he wasn't there.
Stretch it out.
I was there.
Yeah. Layers of,
Girl.
So he called me to ask me to cover for him because he wasn't at work, but I left the house already.
Oh, okay.
You know how you be panicking. He needed somebody to cover that store. I said, man, I was already here. Why didn't you answer your phone? I'm working, man.
Actually, that was a pretty good one, Steve. I'll give you that one.
I ain't no
All
doubt.
right, this is Pam in Tampa. Pam says, my husband wants to buy a fishing boat, but we need to do some home improvements first. He's dead set on the boat, so I've stopped sleeping with him. He told me that I'm being unreasonable. Is there a better way to get him to do what's right?
No. You're looking for a better way to get him to do what you want him to do. I'm thinking that the fishing boat is the right thing to do.
Thank you. Get that boat.
Because I'm a fisherman. Now, this man going to work every day, turning it out. He been a good father, a good husband, been providing for that family. Man just want a damn fishing boat.
And she just wants improvements in the home.
Well, okay, so we can still get the improvements in the home, but why don't you let the man get the boat, though?
Well, why can't she get her improvements in the home? I mean,
because she don't want a boat.
She wants her house done.
Exactly.
Okay, but the man want a boat. The man can't get a boat.
So they're just at an impasse. That's it.
Don't
It's
get
really
the boat
not
and find out. Don't get the boat and find out what happened.
Well, he's already found out.
Yeah,
She stopped
that's why
sleeping
he's
with
writing.
him.
But see,
Don't nobody want that. We want the boat.
okay, but let me ask you something. But she wrote the letter, right?
Pam in Tampa.
Okay, how do I get him to do what's right? No, how do you get him to do what you want to do? Now, you've pulled the stop sleeping with him thing. What that got to do with the boat?
Thank you.
She wants what she wants.
And he want what he want. So now,
They're at an impasse.
if you're not gonna if the man don't give you the house improvements, you don't give him. So now he don't get the boat or no sex. It's crazy. That really, ladies, come on now.
All you had to do was
Over a boat.
You
fix
rocking the
kitchen
boat.
up.
Over a boat.
Do the home improvements first.
That's all you had to do. Throw a little paint on the walls. That's all you had to do.
Happy wife, happy life.
That man, if you got that man paint that kitchen, get them cabinets in there and all like that. Women sometimes don't understand it. Men don't ask for a lot. All this man wants is a boat.
Mm-hmm. Well,
he ain't went in there asking for no motorcycle last month. He ain't going there and ask for, a cigar lounge a month for the. All this man want a boat. I bet she got a whole lot of stuff she wants. She done got all the stuff she want. Now she on to the home and be quiet, Shirley. Be quiet. Be quiet, Shirley. Be quiet, Shirley. She want a purse. She got them purses. Mm-hmm. She got them shoes.
Nope.
She got all that. Then now she want the house fixed up. She didn't put that stuff off to get the house fixed up. I promise you she didn't. And he made a way for that to happen. Then the man just want a boat. A damn boat.
Not right now.
All she wants is a new kitchen.
Right. New bathroom, new closet.
Yes.
This kitchen still work. We still cooking in here.
But it's ugly. It's old. She wants improvement.
Stop looking at it like that.
And you
start asking about these appliances. Is the stove working? We need to know.
He says it's a stove working. All right. Moving on to Fallon in Louisville. Fallon says, my boyfriend and I hang out all the time, and my 2 single friends join us sometimes, and they expect my man to pay for their food and drinks. I stopped him from paying the entire bill last night, and they got mad. Was I wrong to ask them to pay?
No, you wasn't wrong. Your man's responsibility. He ain't responsible for them other girls.
Thank you.
Not responsible, sorry. And for them to get mad, they sitting up there with a sense of entitlement that your man's supposed to take care of them too. No, your man supposed to take care of you. No. They wrong for that.
Don't y'all agree, ladies?
Well, it depends.
It's quiet now.
Depends on who. Yeah. Like, when we're out with y'all, y'all pay. Period.
And it depends on if they call and say, why don't you guys join
period, it's not our responsibility.
But you still do, so get on board with it.
All right. Y'all gonna get stuck out there one day. Keep on.
Wow.
Y'all gonna get stuck out there one day.
Okay, gentlemen. Last one, Steve. Last one. Jonah in Biloxi says, I used my wife's car and her passenger seat was pushed back and in a reclining position. She told me her sister did it because the sun was in her face. When I asked my sister-in-law about it, she was clueless. My wife is mad and said I don't trust her. Why can't she just be honest and tell me who was in her car?
What's she gonna tell you, dog? You think a woman is gonna tell you it was a man in the car? Would you tell her it was a woman in the car? I don't care if it's hair over there in that seat and the back of 2 earrings over there. I don't know how they got there.
2 earring backs.
The back of 2 earrings.
I'll tell you right now.
Yes.
It can be blonde hair and the back of 2 earrings. Your damn sister would be in this story too.
Wow.
Yeah.
Steve is
But
crazy.
he asked.
Why can't she be honest and tell me? Boy, stop.
But we do know it was a dude over there, though, right, dog? Reclining? Come on. Women don't recline like that. That's seat way back.
I would
Women recline.
Really? Okay.
Depends on how tall you are.
Yeah, we recline.
I picked up a lizard from the store for my girlfriend. That's why I had to let that front seat back because the cage was too big.
I would have said the car wash.
A lizard.
A lizard.
Everybody
monkey in
knows
there too, and I wanted the monkey not to be able to. I leaned it back because there was a monkey in there with the lizard. I leaned the seat back because I didn't want the monkey looking out the window asking me no question about what all this was. We were seeing.
Anyway, coming up at the top of the hour, we'll have some entertainment news for you right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, according to the Daily News, Lizzo cleared up her recent comments about quitting, telling her fans in an Instagram video on Tuesday that she's still going to make music, but is simply going to quit, quote, giving any negative energy attention. The comments followed a cryptic Instagram post on Friday in which she stated she was getting tired of putting up with being dragged by everyone in my life and on the internet, finishing in all caps, I quit. In Tuesday's video, Lizzo stood up in front of the camera in an aqua blue bathing suit, explaining, quote, what I'm not going to quit is the joy of my life, which is making music and connecting to people. Lizzo then followed up the video with a post appearing to promote her new swim and clothing line called Yitty. Okay.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yeah.
Yitty.
Yitty. Y-I-T-T-Y.
Hope it ain't close to Yeezy. All them slavery ass clothes. Sure hope it's something different.
Well, I'm glad Lizzo is not quitting because I was thinking that the bullying and the pressure and all that.
Man, I wish I would quit because y'all just said something about me. Man, miss me. Y'all, man, for what? No, everybody out there that's getting hated on, just understand what haters do. They hate. Go on about your business. They don't change nothing unless you let them.
Oh.
Always remember what Martin Luther King said. A man can't ride you back unless you bend over. I'm not bending over, homie.
Yeah. But, I mean, she's human. I'm sure those comments are hurtful, and she probably wants to quit. But don't let them do it to you. Don't let them make you
I got a
quit.
comment for you, though. You want to talk about hurt.
What?
You go through it too.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm about to say
you
something.
go through it too. Right?
All the time.
She's human. Yeah, you're human.
I'm
You
talking
have
about sitting up,
feelings.
hating on you, lying on you. Man.
Yeah.
But you keep going.
Yeah. The point is not to quit.
Because
that is
all haters, you'll never have a hater that's doing better than you. That's why they hating.
Yeah.
There you go.
Why?
Yeah. And congratulations on your clothing line, Lizzo.
Keep going, Lizzo.
Swimming line, clothing line. Yeah. People out here love you, girl.
Yeah, she has some issues going on, lawsuits and stuff.
Yeah, she does.
She has to go through that.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Find
right now.
out
It is.
what happened with
I
that
had to grow into my insult. Here come little Stevie. Stevie got big nose. I know that.
He going all the way back to
I know that.
But you didn't
He went
quit,
way
did you?
back.
He went way back, didn't he, Tommy?
Childhood.
And one of these days, if you keep on, you're going to be somebody.
You're going to be on TV,
I
baby.
know I had a big lip and big nose. My head was the size of a grapefruit. And my nose and lips was the exact same size they is right now.
They are.
It's a lot of growing.
Yeah, it was about 5
a lot of
years.
growth.
It was about a 5-year run. I ain't think I was going to make it.
I understand. It's like me. I finally grew into
I was
my eyes. I get it.
Shirley, you ain't grew into your eyes?
I have.
She's a grown woman.
No, you ain't grew into them, sure.
I've grown into them. I have. And just like you grew into your nose and lips, okay?
Y'all ever notice you don't never see Shirley with sunglasses on?
Yes, you do. She rocks.
You ain't never seen Shirley with no sunglasses on.
I wear my sunglasses.
She keep them up on her forehead because she try to get them down on her eyes. Her eyelids will block them.
I cannot stand you.
So you look over your glasses no matter what, huh?
That's fired.
I've grown into them. My eyes. Wow, we got to switch gears here. In other entertainment news, after hearing the news about the recent passing of 87-year-old legend, Oscar-winning actor Louis Gossett Jr., many in Hollywood took to social media to share heartfelt words about the legendary actor, praising his work and mark in the industry. Coleman Domingo, who starred with Gossett and he played Gossett's character's son in The Color Purple recently, shared a picture that he captured of his dad, writing, quote, kind beyond measure, regal, we owe him so much. LeVar Burton remembered his Roots co-star as one of the best to ever do it while sharing a picture of them on set. Viola Davis remembered Louis Gossett Jr., and she said, you were a lion, you were a king. Your work will forever be seared in my brain and in my heart. So, Steve, you've met the late, great Louis Gossett Jr. before, right?
Yeah, he just came up. Last time we talked was last year. He came up to Family Feud.
Really?
We spent a long time talking out in the parking lot.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I mean, everything that everybody is saying about him is just true.
Yes. Just a legend. Yes, icon.
And our deepest condolences, of course, go out to his family.
That dude was just, he was on another level. So,
Officer and
that's all you can
gentleman.
say.
Ooh, Officer and the Gentleman.
Yeah.
Classic, man.
That's what he won the Oscar for, yeah.
Yeah. But he go back to Raising in the Sun now. He go all the way back down there.
Yeah. Tommy, you're a huge fan, huh?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
He's a king.
Yep, he will be missed. I loved what...
When you see
Coleman
him,
Domingo.
Portier, and Ruby D on the screen at the same time, that is greatness, man.
History.
That is history.
Yes. We do owe a lot to him. R.I.P. Louis Gossett Jr. And we'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, the big matchup between LSU and Iowa was the most watched women's college game ever with 12.3 million viewers. 12.3? Wow. However, before the game, LSU's Angel Reese talked about being labeled as a villain. She has dealt with racism, attacks, she's been sexualized, and even received death threats. The media and the public have casted her as a villain, and it's very hurtful. She says that people think she and Caitlin Clark hate each other because of the trash talking and the big rivalry between the two schools. Even Angel's teammates have come to her defense. After LSU's big loss, Angel said she whispered to Caitlin, go win that thing. Wow.
Hang in there, baby girl.
Yeah, you know, man, the media, man, they try to do anything, man. The girl she's a basketball player and a competitor. And that's what competitors do. They talk trash. It's ball. It's sports.
But the trash talking started with the other girl. It started with her.
With Caitlin.
With the other girl.
It started with Caitlin. Yes. It started
but see, when they do it, it's different.
But when she did it back to her, then it just got bigger and bigger after that.
Yeah.
And trash talking is in every sport. You see men do it. They point at their watches. They in each other's face. And
here's the
why
deal.
is it?
When you light the wick, you can't control the explosion now. So now, if you don't want the explosion, don't light the wick. You know, because it often comes. It happens to all of us. You know, why you say it like that? Well, hold up. Oh, forget what you said. See.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, you already know I'm extra.
Yeah.
You already know that. So when you light the wick, you can't control the explosion. Don't start that with me, and then when it go to the level the level I start on is up there.
Don't want none. Don't start.
I don't care what floor you got on the elevator on. I start on 10. So now, what you want?
Yeah.
And I get that happens all the time in my life. I understand where this girl is at. But, you know, if I was her, I don't know. I'd probably go to the NBA so I can cut out all this chatter y'all got going. Because the NCAA, the NCAA it's chatter. It's that. At least if you're going to talk about me, let me go and get this check.
Yeah, go to the WNBA.
And she's making a lot of money in endorsements. Her and
You might be making
a lot of money right now as college.
They making good money in college.
NILs.
Yeah, and all that. But I hear what you're saying too, Steve.
But you know what though, and the way the WNBA pay, you might as well stay in college and get that check.
Yes.
And get that money and see if you can get your deal extended.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's a good point.
I'm just tired of how they doing Angel.
Well, we love you, Angel Reese.
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do.
Keep balling, girl.
Yes.
Yep.
All right. Coming up at 34 minutes after the hour, we're going to check your voicemail, Steve, at 877-29-STEVE, 877-29-STEVE, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now to check Steve's voicemails. And if you would like to leave a message for Steve, call him, 877-29-STEVE. You just might hear your voicemail on the air. Ready, Steve?
I've been ready, Shirley.
Here we go. The other day, one of our Ask the CLO questions was from a mother/wife who was upset with her husband because he continues to spoil their adult daughter. I think you remember that one. Well, a woman named Anita left a message about needing advice regarding her girl dad situation.
Hi, my name is Anita, and I was just listening to your show on iHeartRadio. And we're talking about girl dads and how you didn't have an answer for the lady because the dad kept taking care of the 32-year-old daughter, and the mom feels like she's taking advantage. Well, I need a little advice in my situation. My daughter's 19, freshman in college, great student, goes to church, no boyfriend. Oh, nah, she don't party. She don't, she just church and school. And when she turned 18, her daddy cut her off. We've been divorced since 2008. And it's hard for me sometimes, getting her what she wanted me. I really don't want her to have to go to work. I want her to focus on her studies, especially being a freshman in college. But just what do you think about that? I mean, daddy gave her everything she wanted as soon as she turned 18, cut her off. Just want to know your thoughts on that. Thanks. Have a great day. Enjoy your show. Love you, Carla, Shirley, Junior, Tommy. Thank you, Steve.
Well, it'd be nice if you could treat your kids like child support. It would be nice if they turned 18, you didn't have to pay no more. But in reality, that's not the reality of the situation. Parenting extends way beyond 18. Mm-hmm. It just does. Mm-hmm. I mean, if you love your child, this is not a business transaction. This is not you 18, you're on your own now. Yes, that's great to say that, but is that really the best thing to do? And I think each case is individual. But I'm not going to have my 19-year-old daughter in need of something and I don't get it for her. Now, I know you can probably say, well, that's going to enable her and all like this, but it also keeps her out of that trap of the boys, because as soon as a boy find out you need something, oh, he got it for you. But it ain't free. And, I just try to keep mine out of that situation, And so this dude just cut her off cold at 18, but she went to school and she's a freshman in college. If you really in college really studying, it's hard to have a job too.
Yeah.
It wasn't for me. I had a job the whole time I was in school, but that's why I ain't got no college degree either.
I would not cut my baby girl off. No.
I'm not doing that, man. I'm not cutting that daughter off now. I cut them boys off either, really, man. So, parenting is not a 1 to 18. That's child support, dog. And once you're a real parent, child support is not the cutoff mark. Trust me, it's not. Anybody that's a parent will tell you that.
Hope he's listening.
I hope so. Yeah.
Now, did she say they divorced?
Yeah.
See, so now it's child support. I ain't got to pay child support no more. Well, this is your daughter, partner.
Yeah.
We're not talking about child support anymore.
And she's
We're talking about support.
Yeah.
All right, Steve, here's a loyal listener that just wanted to leave a message.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Steve. Just wanted to say thank you guys for what you do. I listen to you almost every single morning. I got a lot going on in my life right now, so you guys are making me smile through a lot of my pain. I appreciate listening to your closing remarks every day. It seems like every day you have something to say. It's based on what I'm going through or what can help me, and I just wanted to say thank you. Y'all stay blessed.
Nice.
I try to do closing remarks. I don't always have them for that day, but I try. And if I don't have them that day, then I'll just talk to Junior about something.
Yeah.
And I'm going to give you a gift, Junior, for helping me out, too.
Oh.
Okay.
You're going to give him a hat?
What are you going to do?
You're going to give him a hat?
I'm going to get him his first headband.
You know what?
Anyway, Thanks to all our callers. Keep them coming. 877-29
I
Steve.
knew it.
Coming up next, it is the nephew and today's prank phone call. Right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after, it's my strawberry letter for today. And the subject is, this is not the blended family that I expected. But right now, the nephew is here with today's prank phone call. We'll find out what that strawberry letter is all about in just a few. What you got, Neff?
Well, Shirley, a lot of men, go through this type of issue, but they don't really get to express themselves about it. But Tommy can, and I'm just going to put it all out on the line. This right here is, I'm dreaming of your wife. What? A lot of people don't get to express the kind of dreams they have, Sometimes you gotta let it out, man. Go on and say it. Sometimes you got to call the person and let them know, man. I be dreaming about your wife, man. It happens.
That was a good idea.
Yeah, the kind of husband.
I just, sometimes you got to get stuff off your chest, man. I just be dreaming about your wife, man, all kind of stuff. Yeah. I just want to let you know what's going on with me. But yeah, it's happening. I'm dreaming about your wife, man. Let's talk about it, me and you. Let's go, cat dog.
Hello? Hello, I'm trying to reach Winston.
It's Winston.
Hey, Winston, how you doing, man? This is Kevin, man. I actually I work with your wife, Renee. Yeah, we met a couple times, man, at the job. I think you might have been taking her to lunch or something, but I work like on the floor above her.
Hey, what's up, dude?
How you doing today, man?
I'm doing good, man. You all right? What's up?
Yeah. I wanted to reach out to you, man, and I had something personal I wanted to holler at you about,
Personal?
Yeah.
What personal like what, dude?
Well,
who is this?
My name is Kevin. Like I say, I work on the 7th floor. Your wife is on the 6th, but we met a couple times.
Right. I know you said that, but I'm trying to picture your face. What's up, though, dog? What's up?
Okay, yeah. How's you and Renee's relationship going, man?
What?
How's y'all's relationship going?
What they got to do with you, dude?
Y'all. I'm just. Y'all been getting along?
Hey, man, me and Renee fine. But what they got? What? Hold on. You say you want to talk to me about something personal. You got something personal about my wife?
Well,
something personal about like what?
What I wanted to tell you, man, is that for some reason, man, I've been having off and on, man, every other day. I've been having these dreams at night.
Please, dreams like what, dude?
Well, every one of these dreams, man, Renee be in them.
Really? Oh, so you work with my wife, right? And you calling my phone telling me you having dreams about my wife?
Well, just
why you dreaming about my wife?
Well, it's.
Don't worry about it. You at work right now?
No, I'm not at work right now. But
now ain't no but nothing. Let me tell you something. Don't be calling me talking about you finna have a dream about my wife. What's going on with you and my wife? What's your name, Kevin? I tell you what, I'm on my way up there right to hell now.
No, man, I'm not at the job. I'm not at the job.
Where you at? Where you at? Let's get off the phone. Why don't you let's talk face to face? You ain't enough to call on
my house right now.
How you get my number? How you get my number? Answer my question.
No, I asked one of the guys at the job for your number, man, because I wanted to be man to man and just talk to you,
So y'all sitting there having a conversation about my wife on the job. Okay, you know what? It's all good. Let me. This your number on my call ID right now? Let me call you right back.
No. Hold on. This is what I'm trying to say.
Hell no, I'm not gonna hold on. You calling my phone? Talking about you having dreams about my wife?
Well, man, I'm just trying to be real with you. That's why I wanted to see.
And I appreciate that. I'm gonna be real with you too. I'm gonna come whoop your.
But I just want to see how y'all relationship is going, man.
Hey, man, say what you got to say, dude.
Okay, because see, dog, if these dreams keep happening, it must be fate, man. It must be that me and her are meant for each other.
I don't know what you smoke. I don't know who the hell you are, but I promise you this. When I get off my job today, I'm coming to whoop your ass. And if I find out that you the one that's been calling my house and hanging up, you ain't got. Matter of fact, I tell you what, don't even worry. Don't
okay. Look. Let me ask you this, man. Why is she in all my dreams, man? Why is she there?
Man, I don't know what the hell you dream about my wife for. Probably because you're sitting and lusting after my wife. What kind of dude is you, man? That's what y'all doing that job yesterday, looking at my wife every day? What kind of work you do? Huh? You told me you work on the floor above her. Is that why she can't meet me for lunch?
No, it ain't. No, I'm in the accounting department, man. No, I don't know nothing about it.
Were you finna be in the book department is about 5 more minutes.
Man, don't you understand that it's got to be fate if she keeps showing up in my dream?
You know what? Hold on. What the is your last name, dude? I got your number. You say you work on the 7th floor or the 2nd floor? What floor you work on?
I work on the 7th floor. That ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
You ain't got something to do with it. What's your last name?
My last name is Well, why is she showing up in my dream? Why is she kissing me in my dreams, man?
Let me tell you something. I don't know what the hell kind of dreams your is having, but when I beat your you gonna swear to God you gonna have one of them Martin Luther King dreams. You understand me? When I get to your job tomorrow morning, I don't give a who you call. Best believe I'm gonna be outside waiting for you.
Okay, and why is Renee making love to me, man, in these dreams? It's just passionate, man. Renee love me and I love her, man.
Let's stop calling my wife's name. Calling my wife's name.
What you want me to call?
Do you know me? You say you know me, right? So you know who I am, right?
I met you a couple times, man.
You know what? I'm calling Renee when I get off this phone with you. Who gave you my number? Who gave you my number?
You so violent, I don't even want to tell you the dude that gave me the number.
You man enough to tell me that you having a dream sleeping and kissing on my wife? Tell me they gave you my number.
Why is your wife kissing me back in my dream? Why is she kissing me?
You having a dream about my wife, and I'm finna call her. She wanna get off the phone with you. Believe that. You have anything else you want to say to me?
Okay, so what I'm supposed to do when I'm asleep and she show up? I'm supposed to just wake up?
I don't give a what you do. You can yourself all I care. I'm finna call you on a 3-way with Renee. I want you to tell me that with her on the phone.
Hey, man, I don't even want to go through that. I thought we could call and talk reasonable like men, dog.
We gonna talk like men. Why don't you come see me face to face right now? You calling me on the phone? Come see me right now. Come see me right the hell now. Where you at? I'll come see you. You ain't got to waste your gas.
Man,
come see you.
I don't want to do it, man. I'm finna take some sleeping pills so I can get back to my dream.
You finna take this. What is what you about to take? I got everything I need to know. I will be on the 7th floor tomorrow waiting for you. I got a special delivery for your. You understand me? Nah.
Well, let me call her first.
Bye, man.
Hey, I'll call Renee because me.
Don't you call her? How the hell you get her number anyway? How you get my wife's number? Answer me that.
Renee called me, man.
She called you?
Okay.
Hold on. My wife called you? So you gonna tell me about? Okay.
Well, let me say this though to you. Once your wife called me and she wanted me to call you.
So my wife told you to call me.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
But listen to me, Winston.
What? What the man? My wife don't call no.
She wanted me to call you. I'm nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Y'all wrong for that, dog. Y'all wrong for that, dog. You know, dog, you wrong for that, dog. Let me tell you something. Finna go to the job, beat the hell out of whoever came in. I'm hot as hell. Dog, you wrong. Oh, man. You wrong for that, dude. You wrong. You know you wrong, dude. You wrong.
Oh, man. Hey, man, I got one more thing to ask you, Winston. What's the baddest, and I mean the baddest, radio show in the land?
Dog, you already know what the business is. Man, the Steve Harvey Morning Show, player.
My dude was hot from the get-go.
Yeah.
Winston.
0 to 10 in 0.5. Dog, he wasn't getting madder. He was the same level man.
Play too much, Tommy.
I like what he say. Okay.
Okay.
All right, then. That's how we doing.
Your wife called me. Oh, I said, this dude right here.
What am I supposed to do? I'm going to take some sleeping pills.
Get on back to my dream.
I gotta get back to her, man.
Ignorant.
Our baby waiting on her, man.
Our baby.
Our baby.
Hey man, but how's y'all's relationship?
Yeah.
I said,
April Fools, Friday, April 5th, baby. Friday, April 5th. The nephew will be at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn. That is the April Fools Comedy Jam. It is star-studded. Tickets on sale right now. Get them while the getting is good. Yeah, all Ticketmaster outlets. Yay.
All right, nephew, thank you. Coming up next, Strawberry Letter. The subject is, this is not the blended family that I expected. We'll get into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for today's Strawberry Letter. And if you need advice on relationships, dating, work, sex, parenting, and more, Please submit your strawberry letter to steveharveyfm.com and click Submit Strawberry Letter. We'll try to help you if we can. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now. You never know. It could be yours.
It could be yours. It could be yours. Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is. Strawberry letter.
Yes, it can. Yes, it can. Thank you, nephew. Thank you, nephew. Subject: this is not the blended family that I expected. Dear Steve and Shirley, I'm a 47-year-old married man, and this is my second marriage. I have a 21-year-old daughter from my first marriage, and my wife has a 12-year-old and an 8-year-old. We're living in a house. We're living in my house, which is 4 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms, and it's busting at the seams. My daughter just moved in, and she has a 1-year-old son. My wife's children split time between our house and their father's house. I wish they could go live with him full time, but my wife wants them to live with her, which is understandable. I think they should be with their dad. Here's why. My wife's mother has just moved in with us. She's staying in the den that's next door to our bedroom, so that has shut down our sex life. She's supposed to be waiting for an apartment in a senior living complex, but it looks like she's getting settled in here. My wife bought her a dresser and a chair for our den so she can be comfortable. Some of the grown people need to move, starting with my daughter and her child. I'm only telling you guys this because I don't know how to handle the process of elimination. I would pay for my daughter to move, but she needs help with the baby, and I'd have to pay for that too. My mother-in-law is rearranging my kitchen and being a busybody. I was being intimate with my wife, and my mother-in-law tapped on the wall, and we felt like school kids that got in trouble for making out. It's too much going on in my house. This is not the type of blended family that I expected. My house is almost paid for, so I'm not moving. How do I get rid of these extra people in my house? Okay, this is a mess. But I got to ask you if you and your wife talked before any of this stuff happened, because you seem surprised at what's going on in your own house. If you and your wife aren't on the same page, you know this marriage is not going to work. And the one thing you cannot be is uncomfortable in your own home, and you are that. You have to find out about the senior apartment your mother-in-law is waiting on. Talk to your wife about it. Why is this taking so long? Then you're going to know for sure if she's trying to stay in your house permanently or if she's really trying to move. It sounds like she's trying to stay. All right, that's what it sounds like. She can take the dresser and the chair that your wife got for her. She can take that to her new place. Secondly, is your daughter in school? Is she working? If not, you got to talk to her about her future and her next move. That's something you should also be talking to your ex-wife about, because it's her child too, and maybe she can help with the grandson, since that's a major problem. And if you can afford to get your daughter and your grandson an apartment like you say, then tell her you can help her, but you guys have to have some sort of plan here. You are the man of this house. You need peace in your house. You and your new wife can call a family meeting after you've talked to discuss how things will go moving forward. Now, these 2 stepkids, they're going to be coming over every 2 weeks, and that's not going to change, even though you say you want them to live with your father. You knew she had kids when you married her, so you might as well just lean on into that. But this other stuff, you're just going to have to start, picking it away one by one, step by step. Steve?
This is not what a blended family is, dog. Now, the dude that wrote the letter, I'm on your side. Just want you to be clear about that. I understand the dilemma that you have. A blended family, I thought, should be if a man and a woman get married and each one of them have kids. That's a blended family.
Correct.
What has happened here is your grown daughter has a child who has moved back into your house, and then her mother has moved into your house. Now, this was your house originally, bro, and you had a 4-bedroom house with 3 baths, and it's busting at the seams. Well, because you got 2 people in there that ain't supposed to be in there. You got your grandchild that's in there, your daughter that's in there who came back home, but she 21, and then her mama is there. Now, you done had to give up your den, which is probably why you watch TV. You done had to put a dresser in there and a chair. Ain't no bathroom in the den, so now you got this old woman got to cut through the house somewhere to go to the bathroom. The den is next to your bedroom, and when y'all in there getting it on, she can't take it. She knocking on the wall. Hey. But now you in your house, so I'm on your side. The only solution you have for this is, and this is really a simple letter, you and your wife going to have to come to the conclusion. Now, you can't get rid of these 2 boys that she had because you knew that when you married her. You can't wish they would go live with their daddy because the mama not giving up her children. She done said that. So that's what a blended family is. Your problem is your 21-year-old daughter you done brought back in the house with her child. Now, she got a room in one of the bathrooms. Them 2 boys, they got to have their bathroom by themselves because you don't want in that bathroom. Not with them 2 boys in there. Then you and your wife got a bathroom. So now that means that the mama is sharing the bathroom with somebody. Either them boys or that girl with that baby. They want Steve. They want her gone. Grandma got to go.
We'll have part 2 of your response coming up at 23 minutes after the hour. Today's Strawberry Letter subject, this is not the blended family I expected. We'll get back into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, come on, Steve. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. The subject is, this is not the blended family I expected.
No, this is not a blended family. A blended family is when you marry a woman that has children and you have children and you all live together and you try to blend the family. That's a traditional blended family. You have that except your child that moved back into the house, she 21 with a baby. So now there's your grown daughter and a grandbaby that's living there, and you got the woman, your wife's 2 biological children living there, and her mama done moved in. And she's staying in the den. She done bought her a dresser and a chair so she could be more comfortable. Guess you got tired of walking past the den looking at her sitting on the edge of the bed like she in prison. That's an ugly ass sight. Every time you walk past the den, you looking in there, your mother-in-law sitting up in there like she in prison. There ain't nowhere to sit in prison but them beds. There's no living room, so she in jail. And she back is starting to curve a little bit. So, you be hunched over all the time. Hard to sit up straight. Hard to have good posture on a bed. So that's what your problem is, dog. So you don't have the traditional blended family. What you have at your house is called a family reunion. That's what you have. Y'all at Aunt Pearl's house for 3 days and making pallets on the floor. Bro, you 47, you got a 4-bedroom house with 3 bathrooms in it, and it's completely overrun. I don't have nothing for you except this. You say you can't put your daughter out because she need help moving. If you give her help moving, she going to need help with the baby. You stuck. Here who got to go? The old inmate sitting up in the den. She got to go.
The mother-in-law?
Yeah, she got to go. She knocking on the wall, your house.
Yeah.
Hey, what y'all doing in there?
Rearranging the kitchen.
She in there doing the most. She need to take all them big ass house coats and them moo dresses, and she need to get on down there to that assisted living place. You need to call down there and pay the extra money, get her spot moved up. She need to be down there with Pearl Ann, Geraldine, Oscar, Othello, Barnabas,
Pearl Ann and Geraldine.
Wickerson.
I'm stuck there.
Wickerson.
Claudette.
Yeah.
She need to get on there with people with them names.
Mm-hmm.
So Miss Betty got to go. That's for sure.
I'm going to ask you her name.
And so that's really your only solution. Any questions on this, ladies? Any questions for me?
Well, he said that he could afford, Steve, to take care of his daughter, to get her
I would
out.
pay for peace. Bye.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Please
Yep.
get out.
At what price peace? That's
See, I got money for peace.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. They're just going to
Junior.
have to
Let me
get it
ask you something,
together. Get these people out.
If it was you and somebody was knocking on your wall, what would you say? What'd you do?
I come out the bedroom and ask, excuse me?
Would you be clothed?
Put some clothes on.
No, I'm going to come out there with the towel over my shoulder.
Not around your waist, right?
Sweating and everything.
What's the problem?
You're the
But
king
be
of that
leaning in the
castle.
doorway, not always. Hey, what's happening?
Who was that
Breathing
knocking on the
hard.
door?
Hey, Miss Geraldine, what you need? You ain't want nothing? All right. Let me get on back in here. Shut the door.
Y'all too loud. Can y'all tone it down a little bit?
Yeah, we like it loud up in here. Cut your TV up.
Can she give me another chair to match the one she bought me? I need two.
You listen to me. You got TV in there. You can go from this bunk to this chair. You can sit on that dresser. Put your foot up on the dresser. Okay. Use that as an ottoman.
Okay. Yeah, man.
Wow.
If y'all keep up all this noise, I'm going to have to leave.
That's what we're hoping for.
Bye. Hope you don't mind I rearrange the kitchen the way I like it.
You ain't gonna have to rearrange no kitchen because I already made arrangements down at Sunnybrook. Sunnybrook down there, they can take you Friday.
And
guess what? That chair and that dresser and that bunk, all that's yours. We already got you.
Yes.
We already got you furnished.
Oh.
She set up, Miss Geraldine.
You got a cot, dresser, and a chair, and you can take that TV too.
You're done. Done.
But I don't know anybody
Make
down
yourself
there.
a pot of pintos and a skillet of cornbread. Carry that down there with you.
Some beans of cornbread.
I'm going to give you a microwave. I already signed you up for Friday night bingo and Saturday night quilting. So you got some activities coming on, and they're going to play pickleball on Tuesdays.
Daddy, I want to go out with my friends. Can you watch the baby?
I don't babysit, baby. You take that baby on down to the club with you.
It's your grandson.
And don't stand by that speaker.
It's your grandson.
Yeah, it's busy.
Wow.
Unless he smokes cigars and know how to barbecue, he ain't gonna be able to help you.
Post your comments on today's Strawberry Letter at Steve Harvey FM on Instagram and Facebook. Check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on free iHeartRadio app. Free never sounded so good. You can download it today. Coming up at 46 minutes after the hour, it's Junior and Sports Talk right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for Junior and Sports Talk. Junior.
Yeah.
You're
Okay,
up.
Shirley. We got, listen, it keeps getting, stuff keep happening to LSU. The governor threatened to take the scholarships after LSU women missed the anthem at the NC tournament the other day on Monday when they played Iowa. They want to take the scholarships because they missed the anthem. The national anthem. The governor.
Missed it last year.
Yeah, they missed it.
They didn't come out last year for the national anthem.
But they have a routine 12 minutes before the game starts on the clock. They go into the locker room. Kim Mulkey, the head coach, said it was not intentional. They didn't even know when the anthem was played. But take the scholarships of all the players on the team for LSU. Who gonna play?
If you do that, the alumni people that control the votes and contributions to your campaign, that ain't gonna work out for you, dog. That ain't gonna work out for you. You could rethink this. You can quit talking to them other hillbillies, and you need to talk to these people as your supporter. Quit talking to them other hillbillies. That's what I said. That's some hillbilly mess right there. See, y'all always think somebody got to be out here for this flag waving. See, let me explain something to you about that flag. If that flag was representative of all people in this nation, you'd have a valid point. But that flag does not represent the treatment of everybody in the nation. So while you singing the anthem and all that, make sure the people you expect to respect the anthem are being a participant in the anthem. Because that's not how a lot of people feel. I'm just going to keep it 100 with you.
Right. While y'all over here attacking her,
Oh, say,
Angel
can
Reese.
you see? Well, can you, though?
Can you see her?
Can you?
Yeah. Well, his name Jeff Landry, too. Governor Jeff Landry.
What so proudly we held.
But they did it last year.
Yeah.
They did the exact same thing last year.
And then also, everybody is not believing that Caitlin Clark is the best player in college basketball right now. That's according to Rebecca Lobo. She said, hey, she may be the best offensive player we've ever seen, but she's not the greatest basketball player to ever play. She's not a GOAT. Because you got to win multiple championships, according to Rebecca Lobo. She said, what about Candace Parker at Tennessee? What about Diana Taurasi at UConn? Breonna Stewart? The maximum she can win is one championship. So therefore, she can't be the GOAT. Is that a fair statement and assessment?
I think so.
She's the greatest scorer. You know, you got to give her that.
Yeah. That don't make you the GOAT.
Ball.
No. You got to remember in college, man, what you're playing against. And she's a top flight college player. But when you go over to the WNBA, everybody can play.
Everybody can shoot.
There are a whole lot of good shooters up there. They just throw you the ball all damn time.
Come in the paint while Brittany Griner in there. Come up in there.
Thank you, guys. Coming up at the top of the hour, Steve, a woman needs some advice from social media. She says, I don't always find my husband attractive. We'll talk about that right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Alicia on Steve Harvey FM says, when I first met my husband, I wasn't attracted to him at all. But over time, he grew on me and I fell in love with him because he's charming, funny, successful, and incredibly kind. My friends didn't understand why I wanted to be with him, but I knew I wanted to spend the rest of my life with him. Well, now we've been married a few years, and my physical attraction to him has never really caught up with my emotional attraction. Sometimes I think without that physical attraction, we might not survive as a couple. So should I just try and get this thought out of my head? Do couples who aren't attracted to one another go on to have successful and loving marriages? Have I made a mistake?
Well, look, you married his ugly ass. That's what you did. You said
but
I
he's
do.
Charming and funny.
See, that will go off now.
And successful.
Because, see, she done woke up to him, you know, she seen him coming out the bathroom. She seen when he's sitting on the couch. You know, she seen him over there at the table, food, or talking with his mouth open. You know, all of a sudden, you know, you starting to see what he was. Now, your friends saw this early on. You ain't see it. Because he's charming and kind, and, you know, you hadn't been treated that well by a man in a long time. Now, that's ugly ass, and now it's just starting to come on out now. See, the thing about ugly ass people is you got to go on, you got to keep adjusting. Oh,
because what? They get uglier? What?
No, it's just you go. If you meet a person you're not attracted to him. What about when he putting his best foot forward? Y'all out on a date, he got his nicer clothes on. He's being as good as he can, and you're not attracted to him. What about when he let his guard down, when he's sitting there with his mouth hanging open? You know, when he ain't paying attention. You know, when he's sitting there with his bottom lip open, and you can see that puddle of spit between his lip and his gum.
The charm can't make up for that.
When he ain't trying to smile and act charming.
How you know all this, huh? How you know all this?
Because I've been unattractive, Junior. I'm surprised you don't know this. I don't even see how this you act like this is news to you.
Junior is married. His wife loves him. She must think he's attractive.
She never said that, sure.
Junior is charming. Junior is funny. Junior takes care of her.
Kind.
He's loving. He's a protector. He's making money.
Kind.
But now she done got up there and she done looked at Junior. You know, I mean, okay, let's go for that.
Junior.
Okay.
No, I'm just telling you. Okay, look at the wedding picture. You saw where his hairline was in the wedding picture. We ain't even been married a year now already. It's but now his hairline head set high. You know. And so,
okay,
he's going on 2 years, right?
Yeah. Well, I'm just surprised he acting like how I know this.
I just had to ask. Okay.
Yeah, well, I'm living the same life you living, dog.
What should the lady in the question.
And you see who real quiet, who ain't said nothing.
Oh, yeah. He doesn't think he's unattractive.
Oh, but his ugly ass to found out for sure. You know, he be at the baseball game and then, somebody asked his little boy, Jordan, cute as he want to be, for head full of hair. Got your daddy up there? And then he go, yeah.
The baby is...
Yeah, he a capital, yeah. I see him. I say what I want to say.
What should she do? What should she do, the lady? What should she do about her?
You married him now. When you marry an ugly person, man, look, it's 3 husbands on this show.
What? We can't hear you, Tommy. What?
One of them is good looking, but go ahead. Let him finish what he wants to say.
And then that's the sad part.
The denial.
When you marry an ugly ass dude and he don't know it. Oh, Lord, you got something on your hand. And he walking around, but you can tell Tommy not attractive. Look at the amount of money he got to spend to take care of his family. He done built that big ass chateau out there. He buying all these luxury ass cars. He making ugly man moves.
We gotta go. We'll have
don't
more
look at me.
of the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up at 20 minutes after, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, this coming Monday, guys, April 8th, there will be a solar eclipse. A solar eclipse is when the moon passes between the Earth and the sun, completely obscuring the sun from view. Those situated in the path of totality will see the moon fully cover the sun, the resulting shadow plunging the area into darkness during the day. The eclipse will start in Texas at around 1:30 p.m. Central Time and then follow a path that crosses Oklahoma, Arkansas, Missouri, Illinois, Kentucky, Indiana, Ohio, Pennsylvania, New York, Vermont, New Hampshire, and finally Maine. It'll hit Maine around 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time. It's a rare astronomical phenomenon. It is not expected to happen again in the U.S. until 2045. It's important to remember when you want to view this eclipse, if you do it without glasses, you can burn your retinas and cause eye damage. NASA strongly advises using safe solar viewing glasses. They're selling
it's hotel rooms getting booked up for this.
Yeah,
people want to see it.
People are selling the glasses, all that. It's major.
Yeah. I ordered
Make sure
my glasses.
you buy the right glasses now.
Yeah.
There's a lot of imitations going on out there.
Yeah, they say they got some fake glasses. Yeah. Now you blind.
Gotta hustle.
Yeah, now you done looked up there. Now you came back. You can't see no more.
Yeah,
you notice it ain't coming to Georgia this year. You noticed that?
I noticed, yeah. Oklahoma,
it ain't coming to
Arkansas.
Atlanta.
Wow. All right. Coming up at 33 minutes after, we'll play another round of Would You Rather. Right after
Even
this.
the Lord know that. I'm not telling them in Atlanta it's going to get dark at 1.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It's time now for a round of Would You Rather. Would you rather live in a world without music, or would you rather live in a world without movies?
Oh, that's
music or movies?
I can't have. I gotta have music. Nah, I don't need the movie.
I got to have that movie. Now the movie ain't gonna have no music in it, but that's all right. I got to have that damn movie.
Mr. Harvey.
Oh, I can't live without music.
Music, yeah.
I give a damn about no movie. I ain't seen half of them no way.
You know that.
Yeah.
You told Harpo to beat me. Well, okay.
That's your go-to movie line.
He told Harpo to beat me.
All right. Would you rather your mind stays young forever, or would you rather your body stays young forever? Mind or body?
Oh,
Mind.
Yeah, mind. Yeah, mind. Strongly mind. Body ain't young now. Yeah, body ain't young. Body,
you want your mind to get old, dog? And
no, I want my mind to stay young forever.
get weary?
Whoa. Maybe y'all not understanding how this gonna work.
Yeah.
You're going to go back to your childhood mind.
Body.
No. You're going to go back to that childhood mind. You're going to take your little dumb ass back to when you was 10. And you're going to have this grown body, but then you're going to think like a 10-year-old.
Make it make sense. Make it make sense.
No. That's what I want you to understand. Your mind stay young or your body stay young.
Well, so which one do you prefer, sir?
Yeah, how you going to see this?
Well, I act like a 10-year-old anyway, so.
For the body.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Body, yada, yada, yada.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I thought pretty good when I was 10.
Would you rather watch the sunrise or would you rather watch the sunset? Sunrise,
They both
sunset.
be in the
Junior.
same spot. They both be in the same.
Oh, Monday.
No,
Junior?
I'm a sunrise guy.
Sunrise.
Mm-hmm.
Sunrise.
Sunrise.
Heroes make the sunrise in the morning.
All right.
Heroes make the moon shine bright at night. Bright at night.
Okay. Would you rather have another 10 years with your partner or would you rather have a one-night stand with your celebrity crush?
Oh no.
Hey, all day. Yeah.
10 more years with my
10
wife.
more years.
Aw.
Yeah.
Halle going through a lot anyway.
Recent news.
Man, I'm gonna let you handle all that over there. Yeah. Keep my ass here
It
at the
wasn't
house.
true. It didn't
I
really
know.
happen.
I know.
Right, she tested negative.
Yeah.
It's just too much going on. I'm gonna stay here at the house, y'all. I'm good. I'm
Steve?
good.
10 years with your partner.
Come on. How you gonna be mad? Make another statement. This go viral so fast.
I don't even know why y'all ask us these kind of questions sometimes.
It's just a
Would you
game.
rather?
All right, that's today's round of Would You Rather. Coming up in 49 minutes after, it's our last break of the day, and we'll close out the show with the one and only Steve Harvey right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, so Steve, before you get to the closing remarks, have you heard about this? South Carolina women's basketball head coach Dawn Staley received some backlash after she spoke on faith after the team's last win on Easter Sunday. Staley had a message for non-believers after her team advanced to the NCAA tournament's Final Four. She says, if you don't believe in God, something's wrong with you. Seriously. She made the statement during an on-court interview after the game, adding that God made her team's prayers come true. Some people took to social media to urge Coach Staley to be more respectful toward the non-religious community, while others questioned whether it's appropriate to pray for a win. Still others argued that Staley is abusing her position of authority at a secular institution when she promotes her faith. Coach Staley responded to the backlash with a tweet, I am not ashamed to praise God for what he continues to do for me and mine. If you're a non-believer, it wasn't for you. Wish you well with your beliefs.
I agree with her 100%. You know, we live in a society today it's a bit concerning to me how now they come after you for having a faith. The woman just said, if you don't believe in God, something wrong with you. Well, okay, that don't make sense to you? Well, of course it don't make sense to you if you're a non-believer. But the fact that you would take the time to write in and say she needs to be more respectful of the non-faithful community or the non-spiritual community, that ain't got, look, man, y'all need to toughen up a little bit here. You can have your statements and make all the statements you want, but if somebody make a statement that's counter to yours, they're not allowed to do that. That's not right. You can't shut a person's faith down. You know how many times I've heard a person after a win or a loss mention God? Where was you at all of that? Why did you pick out her at that particular moment? Oh, wait a minute. Were you from the opposing team? Did your team lose? Could that be it? I don't understand. But what I'm really not understanding what's going on in this country is how we're not allowed to discuss anything anymore. We are in such a cancel culture now that we don't even allow the discussion. Because now, if the discussion opens up a counter to your belief, here we come. Do you understand that an atheist lobbied to take prayer out of schools? This is a fact. That woman who didn't want her children to be forced to pray in school lobbied and got prayer taken out of schools. Now look at our schools. Okay, so now we ain't got no prayer in schools. Now we got guns in there, drugs in there. We got everything else in there except God now. Look, man, I don't want, as a Christian, to have to bite my tongue if I want to say something on behalf of God, just because you don't want to hear it. I don't care nothing about atheists. Nothing. What's wrong with you? I've had people on my show, on my Facebook show, that scientist, Neil deGrasse, whatever his name is, and sat up there and started talking about he didn't believe in God. I shut that down. We through, dog. We through talking. Because I ain't got no platform for you. You're not going to take my precious minutes on TV and sit up here and tell me that there's no scientific proof for God. You ain't got no scientific proof that it ain't. Because we can in this whole conversation, well, the universe created this. Well, where did the universe come from? See, in the beginning, something had to exist for something else to come about. And so did the universe come from nothing? Man, y'all keep trying to find a scientific way to justify it. Ain't no God, but you can't tell me that. Because I done gone to him too many times and he done came through for me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And you ain't finna make me think it's something else. Because I already know what it is. I know the power of prayer works. So you can say, well, that's the evolution that's what the power of thinking is. You put it into the universe. Where you think that come from? Where you think the law of attraction come from? Have you seen the movie Secrets? Y'all wrote the book Secrets, tried to tell all this philosophical stuff. But when you got back down to the basis of Secrets, it was all spiritual. Everything in that book, The Secret, got a Bible verse behind it somewhere. Are you kidding me? Who y'all talking to, man? I'm going to tell you, man, we slipping off the edge. We slipping off the edge because we're being shut down to be allowed to think what's right because everybody wants us to view their viewpoint. Now, if you got an alternative viewpoint, that's your business. You can have that viewpoint. But when you mention your viewpoint and I mention mine, why I got to get canceled? Because I ain't going with what you got to say. Man, y'all can miss me with that. I'm not going with that. I'm not going to stop talking about God. I'm not going to stop talking about my faith. And I'm not finna start thinking that you smart because you an atheist. You're not. The Bible says, a fool has said in his heart, there is no God. Now, when I repeat that, why you got a problem with me? Why you got a problem with Don Staley? The Bible said, a fool has said in his heart, there is no God. Now she repeated, and she just put a simple spin on it. You don't believe in God, something wrong with you. Okay. Now, you got a problem with her? No, I don't think so, man. I don't think so. So appreciate you, Don Staley. Keep on doing what you're doing, because you inspired me. Thank you. I'm not finna stop saying nothing. I need God. I need him today, tomorrow, and every other day I'd have never had. Man, please. I'm looking for more grace and favor every day. And seeing as how you got to have God to get that, I'm going to go with God on that. All right, y'all have a great day today. Talk to God today. Don't call me, because I ain't. Have a great day, y'all.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.